Hello. In this video, I'm going to be going through the Microbits website. I'll be explaining a few of its features and I'll be walking through a tutorial on how to use it. I'll be showing you how to make a dice, which you can then go and use with the robot board game. The first thing you need to do is open up a web page and search for Microbits Let's Code. Click on the result Let's Code by microbit.org. You might have to scroll down to find it. When you've clicked on that, you'll be presented with this page. On the left-hand side, click on Make Code Editor, and then click on New Project. Once everything is loaded, this is the page that you'll see. On the left-hand side is the microbit, with buttons A and B. In the center are the categories. If I click on Category Basic, a panel opens and it shows all the blocks relating to that category. If I scroll down and scroll up, the same with input, music, and so on. On the right-hand side is where you'll be building the code. To the bottom left, you have a download button. You can download the code you create. To the right, you have the name of the project. I'm going to be calling mine Tutorial. To the bottom right, you have an undo button, a redo button, a zoom out, and a zoom in. These are all the main features of the page. Next, I'm going to be going through a tutorial on how to build a dice. When I start to code, I like to have my right-hand side clear. So to do that, I need to delete these two blocks. To delete a block, click, drag to the center, and when it goes red, release. Do the same with the other one. Now my right-hand side is clear. The first block I'm going to place is an input block, because I need to be able to tell the microbit when to run the code. Click on the category Input. I'm going to be using a button. So I'm going to click, drag, and drop to the right. And I've now placed my input block. This means when I press the button A, this button, whatever code is in here is going to run. At the moment, there is nothing inside, so nothing will happen. I want to show a number, so when I press A, it's going to show me a number. I need to go to Basic and drag out Show Number. If you look at the shape, this block is the same shape as this inside bit, so I can click, drag and drop inside to connect. When you move it, it should highlight. This means that they are able to connect. These two blocks are now connected. This means when I press button A, it's going to show the number 0. So if I go to my microbit and I press A, it now shows 0. This code works. But I want to make a dice. So I need to change this show 0 to show a number between 1 and 6, including 1 and 6. So I go to Math, I scroll down, and I pull out Pick Random 0 to 10. This block will fit inside of this one because they're the same shape. So again, I click drag, and when it highlights, I drop in. I need to change the numbers from 0 to 1, and change 10 to 6. So now, when I click A, it's going to show a number random between 1 and 6, including 1 and 6. To test this, go to your microbit and press A. So it shows 2, 3, 4, 6, 1, 3, and so on. This code works and we now have a usable dice. This project will save automatically. I'll show you now. If I go onto a new tab and I close my old one, and I follow those first steps again, so I go to Microbits Let's Code, my project that I've just been working on is here. So if I click on it, the code I just created is still there. I test it, it still works. Now you have a usable dice, head to the activity sheets and set up your board game. The first 2 pages contain information on what conditional statements are and how the board game will work. On the 3rd page, you'll need to fill in your if statements to set up the rules for the game. On the final page, there is a pre-made board. You can use this board, or you can create your own new one. If you want to advance your skills on conditional statements and block coding, check out the next video. In it is a walkthrough on how to make dice using the conditional statement and variable blocks on the Microbit website.